Well, I pulled cards on this disappearance of this bride 6 days before her wedding, Annie Lay, and says she was a 24-year-old graduate student and she vanished 6 days before her wedding. Now, her fiance was far away. He wasn't anywhere close to where this happened, and they finally found her body behind a wall there on campus. So I pulled the cards, my methodology that I'm using now, and this one is saying, things are up in the air with how this was built, how this was constructed, about her holding on to power and wanting justice. She would like to see justice. And we have this talking about the history of this. Okay, so what I have going into it, this is somebody that was overrun with emotion. It's somebody that was aggressive, okay, very aggressive, abusive, somebody that is out in cold, probably rejected many times when it comes to being able to deal with other people, does not have a close connections with others. And when it comes to people that are together, he has this message about action with that. He is very unhappy with things, feels overturned, sees things from a different viewpoint. It's a nightmare scenario of feeling abused, okay? And rapidly comes to the tower moment. So now, if we look at these going this way, again, emotionally overflowing, was not a happy person. He could take quick, wasn't abusive, to try to control, to overturn. Again, was feeling out in the cold and was driven by this unhappiness, nightmare scenarios. He feels abused by the people that are, so I would say he's kind of a loner. And when it comes to people together rapidly, his message is a tower moment, okay? Now, if we look at things, bringing them together, again, emotionally feeling out in the cold, hung up on this, was aggressive because of his mental drama. He was very aggressive, was isolated from being driven because he was not somebody that was looked at favorably by people, and he became very aggressive because of the jealousy of people that had somebody where he did not have somebody, and that was his what caused him to do this, okay? So the person is somebody very isolated within themselves, and let's see if it can tell us anything else. Is there anything else to be known by this? The worldview is delusional, okay? This is somebody that's caught in delusion. Again, his aggressiveness towards people that have that are able to have social interaction, retreated into himself, okay? Death strong. I mean, this was a strong person that committed this egregious death of this beautiful young lady 6 days before her wedding. We have backed up to the wall, feeling in a Pandora's box, a lot of stuff hidden there under the surface, driving him. And when it come to relationships, he was up in the air, illusional, delusional, with the Pandora's box, this stuff moved forward, okay? So I'm going to leave that here, and we'll see you online. Now, I'm going to listen to this. I'm only 10 minutes in, and it's a 30-minute thing, so I'm going to see how my reading tallies with what's being said about Annie Lay